Seeing Satan in a dream means evil, sin, lying, stealing, jealousy, sorcery, separation between husband and wife, disdain from performing one's prayers. Or it could mean preaching falsehood. Seeing the accursed one in a dream also means propagation of an invented world or ideas. If in a dream one becomes Satan, it is interpreted as losing one's sight. If one kills Satan in a dream, it means that he will deceive and conquer a deceiver and an evil person. In a dream, the accursed Satan also represents an enemy of the body and the soul. He deceives, cheats, disbelieves, as well as he is ungrateful, jealous, capricious, arrogant, heedless, impetuous. Or he could represent a leader, a minister, a judge, a policeman, a man of knowledge, a preacher, a hypocrite, or one's own family and children. Seeing Satan in a dream also means villainy, dirt, and passion. If one sees Satan attacking him in a dream, it means that he earns his money from usury. If Satan touches him in a dream, it means that someone is slandering or trying to deceive his wife. If one is sick or under stress, and if he sees Satan touching him in a dream, it means that he will put his hand on material wealth. If one is suffering from the consequences of devilry, while he recognizes his trials and remains steadfast in remembering God Almighty and calling upon Him for help in a dream, it means that he has many enemies trying to deceive him or to destroy him, though they will eventually fail, and in turn, they will be defeated by God's leave. If one sees Satan following him in a dream, it means that an enemy is pursuing him to deceive him, and consequently one will lose his status, rank, and the benefits of his knowledge. If one sees himself inwardly talking with Satan in a dream, it means that he will join hands with his own enemy, and his strike will be against the righteous people, though he will ultimately fail. If one sees Satan teaching him something in a dream, it means that he will fabricate a story, speak falsehood, or recite poems filled with lies. If one sees that Satan has descended upon him in a dream, it means that he engages in falsehood and sin. If one sees himself presiding over a band of Satans, controlling them, commanding them, and if they obey him in the dream, it means that he will receive a seat of honor and he will be feared by his friend and foes. If one ties Satan with chains in a dream, it means that he will win victory in his life together with might and fame. If one sees himself deceived by a group of Satans in a dream, it means that he will suffer financial losses or lose his job. If Satan strips someone from his clothing in a dream, it means that the latter will lose a battle to an enemy. If one sees Satan whispering something in his ear in dream, it means that he will be dismissed from his job. If one sees himself defying and fighting Satan in a dream, it means that he is a true and a strong believer who obeys his Lord and who holds fast to his religious obligations. If Satan frightens him in a dream, it means that the latter is a sincere deputy and a protege of God Almighty, and that God will safeguard him from any fear of the accursed Satan or his army. If one sees a meteor or a flame shooting at Satan in the skies in a dream, it means that there is an enemy of God Almighty in that locality. If that person is a ruler, then his secrets will be exposed. And if he is a judge, it means that a just punishment will befall him for his injustice. If one sees Satan happy in a dream, it means that he engages in passion and loathsome actions. In general, Satan is a weak enemy. If one sees himself fighting him with resoluteness in a dream, it shows that he is a religious and a pious person. If Satan swallows someone or penetrates inside his body in dream, it means a fright, losses, and sufferings. Satan in a dream also represents builders or ocean divers who work as spies. Seeing them in a dream also could mean backbiting or slandering. If one sees himself as a Satan in a dream, it means that he constantly frowns with people, and that he is quick to harm them, or that he may work at cleaning sewers, or perhaps he may perish in a fire, or die as a heedless person.